Some water?
तुम्हें रवि से ब्याह करना चाहिए था। शायद तुम्हें वही पसंद है।
छी, बच्चियां वाली गला ना करो।
चुप! Oh my God! I'm so sorry. I love you so much. मैं तेनों किसी और के साथ नहीं देख सकता। Oh God! किरण मनु माफ कर दे।
And you think this happens only in films. What happens when this rosy life cycle of ours gets threatened? What happens when expectations and aspirations are torn apart? As a community, as an individual, we are lost. Welcome to My Family Services, an organization that is steadily progressing since 1986, assisting individuals and families in distress. The journey is bound to happen, and it continues to happen as long as abuse and challenges come in varying avatars from different quarters of our society. Let's take a look at this journey and see what My Family Services are up to in terms of safeguarding and protecting this community of ours. Let's take a look.
In 1985, I got a phone call from my mother who was being evicted from her home. And she needed help. And I promised her that we will do what we can. With a friend of mine and 12 other people, we collected to cover her mortgage balance and deposited those checks with the banks so that she continued to live in the same home. And today she lives same place, and we are very happy that that was the beginning of the My Family Services.
My Family Services has been the primary resource for confidential and professional counseling and prevention services for our South Asian community.
40 years, second generation has started. So, people back home we had just intercaste marriage thing. Now we have interracial, interreligious, and lately in last 4 or 5 years, I have seen the children who have come out of the closet, so to say. Stigma in the society, that is the biggest hindrance to helping people.
The blanket of denial. We cover it, we put it on so tightly, and we want to pretend that we are such a perfect community that we forget that beneath that blanket there could be a few bugs.
My Family Services caseworkers offer non-judgmental, empathetic and culturally sensitive counseling and support. If needed, a caseworker or a volunteer will accompany clients to provide support, interpretation or assistance in navigating through the legal system by helping with paperwork. Transitional housing assistance is provided to clients of domestic violence. Referral services are provided to emergency shelters, family counselors, therapists, psychologists and psychiatrists, family law and immigration attorneys.
The agency is benefiting people. I feel I am benefiting the people by representing them, taking care of their particular concerns. From a legal perspective, the agency and the volunteers that are involved, everyone that I've dealt with has been concerned about the community, concerned about the individuals. It's a wonderful organization.
Confidentiality is of utmost importance to us here at My Family Services, because if someone calls and we're not able to do that, then people are feeling very uncomfortable in seeking help. And what that really specifically means is that whatever you're discussing with your caseworker, will remain with the caseworker unless you want or give permission for us to speak to someone else. Right now, there isn't that awareness that we have issues in our community that need to be dealt with. Everyone sees our community as the model minority and that we have no problems. But in reality, we are just like every other population that's here in the US, settling here.
It started when he came back from school nearly after 6 weeks. I noticed something different. I found that his clothes were dirty, his hair in disarray, and he was kind of lost. He did not want to go back to school after the weekend. I took him to his pediatrician. She suggested me to take him to the psychiatrist. Took him to the hospital. The hospital staff told me that he is having psychiatric symptoms and he needed to be on psychiatric unit for further observations. Ajay felt that there was a conspiracy against him by me and hospital staff and had to be chemically sedated. I was horrified and wanted to take him back home. Hospital staff told me that he needed to be hospitalized for his safety and for others' safety too. I did not know what to do. But my sister told me about the My Family Services. I was a little bit reluctant and was worried that Ajay's situation would be known to the whole community. But the caseworker of My Family Services provided me a safe space to express my emotions. The caseworker also helped me out to know better of the Ajay's illness and what to expect.
My Family Services recognizes client concerns such as language barrier, limited financial independence, unfamiliarity with the legal system, and lack of traditional family support.
My Family Services' main funding comes from the contributions from the donors of the community, and therefore the financial transparency is of utmost importance for us and we take it very seriously. This information is made available on our website and is easily accessible to our donors. My vision for My Family Services is that our name becomes a household name, that we form a partnership with every local, cultural and social organization in the community, and then we become a self-sustainable organization.
As the social fabric of our community is being ripped with several cases, My Family Services is looking to the community for a solution. The annual holiday banquet, the annual walkathon, the annual fundraiser, and all other supporting events throughout the year reinforces the dedication behind My Family Services towards empowering individuals and creating a sustainable future. My Family Services has come to represent a lot to several volunteers working tirelessly in supporting the community by keeping it strong and healthy. Here's what My Family Services volunteers have come to represent.
Service with excellence.
Motherly support.
Home away from home.
Compassion.
Trust.
Service to the mankind.
Strong community.
A second family.
Fulfilling.
Community.
Support.
Hope.
Trust.
Rebirth, dignity and respect.
Sensitivity.
Caring, support and coordination.
Perseverance.
Empowering women and children.
Extended family.
Dedication to community.
I have no family in America, but I still tried to make the marriage work, despite the physical, emotional, and verbal abuse from his family and him, thinking one day the marriage will work and be near to what dreams and wishes that I had. I had my daughter in 2004, and things got even worse. The physical abuse continued, and I had no hope. It felt like I was just a dead body walking around. Came down to trying to make the marriage work, but nothing seemed to work. In 2009, my ex and his parents took all the money that I was earning, took the car away from me, took everything I had. More importantly, they took my daughter away and went into hiding. I had no family, no money, no nothing here, and I was very, very scared. I got in contact with my family services in 2009, and they have been a pillar of support in my life. But I was very lucky that my family services helped me out financially, emotionally. Also, they've even helped me find a job.
The journey continues. Several of the individuals who have knocked on our doors have successfully shaped their careers. Some of them form an integral part of our community, our future. That's My Family Services. Support when you need it most.